Hi everyone, this is Dr. Victoria Scarbo speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. I'm just sitting here in my yard enjoying the day. I'm in the shade. I have it made in the shade. I did an experiment today. I went old school and I decided that I would try to cut down some tall grass and weeds and such using a scythe. Which is very old school. I think my husband got it at a yard sale or something like that. It's a lovely English scythe. And, I did it, but it was exhausting. I probably should have started this in my 20s instead of in my 50s. But, you got to try things. So, I think I did it for 20 minutes, and I've been resting for about 40 minutes now. So I feel rested. And I thought I would do a quick read on Nancy Pelosi. It's kind of been on my mind as to why she does not want to go, as she's not ready to do an impeachment of Donald Trump. And I was watching some news, and I guess what she would rather see is him lose in 2020 and then go to jail. So, and that, I guess, has sparked some controversy in Trump's mind. So, let's see about Nancy Pelosi. Let's see what's going on with her at this time. Okay, and we have the Two of Cups, and so her immediate environment is just she's trying to get people to agree on something. Probably her constituency. Or her house itself. Let's see what's crossing that. Okay. So what's crossing that is, this, I feel as though this is information coming from abroad. More information coming from abroad. Let's see what's at the root of this. The past, perhaps being held accountable for the past. I think it's Trump's past. I don't think it's her past. Let's see what's in the past. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. This is things that have been hidden, things that have not been uncovered yet. Let's see what's in the sky for Nancy. Okay, the Fool. Okay, so this could be that she seems the fool, or this could be that she's open to a whole new possibility. A whole new possibility. Let's see what's in the immediate future for Nancy Pelosi. Okay, so this is the beginning of a process of uncovering something. A new emotion, seeking out wisdom, how it's seen from the outside. Keeping your ears open to whispers. Maybe finally listening to what's being said. Domestic situation. Waking up. Waking up. Okay. Hopes and fears. This is action, moving forward. And let's see the outcome. Dirty tricks. Burden, the burden bearer, ready to fight. Okay, let's see what's under the deck here. The Tower. Okay, so I think that she is ready to start impeachment hearings. That's what this seems like to me. And this is the beginning of the end. for Trump, or this is the end. This is where the tower falls for him. We only kind of knew that his downfall would be a spectacular, something spectacular, something. And this card is quite literally somebody who builds a facade higher and higher and higher, and then Spirit comes down and says, okay, well, let's see what you're really made of. And this is also Trump's soul vibration. And so on some level, he's come in as a soul to both experience this, perhaps, and create it within his lifetime. And energetically, this is located in the solar plexus. In the tree of life, it is the path between Hod, which is the logical mind, and Netzach, which is the desire, our desirous side. It is all sort of in that lower, sort of lower-minded state. All right, so, but as far as Nancy is concerned, I'm thinking these cards look to me as if she is not necessarily closed down to impeachment. And I think ultimately she's ready to go in that direction. But there was something that there was a level or a place, maybe a place of no return that she wanted to reach. She definitely has something in mind here, and whether or not her plan has worked, whether or not she's getting it exactly the way she wanted it, I think that she has gone as far as she can go with her plan, and I feel as though she's gone as far as she can go with her plan, but perhaps she's come to the realization that, fate will have its way, and she's going to just have to go with it. Now, I want to see... Okay, I want to see, what do I want to ask? How will the impeachment of Donald Trump affect his chances of winning the election? Will it be a boost to him, or will it be a detriment to him, the impeachment process? So we have a victory here. We have the Emperor, which is, of course, he's the Emperor. Victory of the Emperor. This card is going to be important. The Devil. This is perhaps seeing the darkness. Okay, let's continue. It's not exactly an answer yet. We have celebration. Who's celebrating? This is somebody who has gone into hiding, or needs a break, or needs a rest. So it's very possible that the impeachment process will create him having to this isn't necessarily imprisonment, but it can be a form of imprisonment, but not because, they came and arrested you, but you need the rest. You need to go someplace to recover. Okay. Ultimately, what is the presidency of Donald Trump here to teach us in America? The government? Justice? The King of Swords? The rule of law? Fighting for something? Chaos and arguments? Money? I think these cards are showing us that we have a government that's ruled by the rule of law, but money is a corrupting influence, especially old money. I think that he's really here to show us what we think our country is and what it actually has become. And I guess we have to make a decision on, what we have to be woken up from the dream, as how we see our country. And I think the way we see our country as sort of freedom-loving and exceptional and, all of this, actually puts us in a position where we are not really seeing what we're doing. We're not really seeing the underside of it. And he has brought that out for us. And there may come a day when we look back and we say, thank goodness that he was president. Thank goodness that we had this experience. And I know that a lot of you are not going to necessarily agree with that, because when you're in the throes of it, and you see all the terrible things that are happening, it's hard to kind of see beyond that. But there's a lot of rot, and he has been a catalyst by bringing out the rot and by bringing out the worst in people in power, and the absolute corruption of people in power. He is, for all intents and purposes, a criminal. He's always been a criminal. He's utilized the social programs of what it means to be an American. The benefits, working for the government while not paying taxes, while not doing his part. He's very usury. There's a usury quality about him, and he does reflect part of that in us, and we need to come to terms with that and decide who we're going to be. Who are we? Who are we as Americans? And of course, we're having our Pluto return in 2022. Now, whether or not he's president or not at that time, whoever's president at that time, we're going to have to really face our shadow, our abuses of power. We're going to have to deal with the military-industrial complex. We're going to have to deal with the fact that money is the corrupting influence in this whole deal, and that we're not really a democracy. We're a plutocracy or an oligarchy. But we don't have to be that way. We can stand up. We can change things, but only through the power of the people. And his energy is very divisive. He's a Gemini. And we have to come together despite our differences and find what is common in our experience. That's what Barack Obama said. You know, there's more that unites us than divides us. But we need to see that, and we need to experience the extreme before I feel it comes back to more centered perspective, and realizing that we are one planet, not just one country, but one planet and one humanity, and we have to start acting that way. And this has been a very painful journey for many of us, and so we can't discount that. So, will he get out? Of course he will. This can't last forever. But I think more important that that's going to happen is how can we become the country and the people and the world that we want to be. Giving our energy to that instead of giving our energy to him. Maybe that's what, Nancy Pelosi is trying to show us. And maybe she doesn't even know that's what she's trying to show us. That's the thing. We think we're in charge, but it's our souls that make the decisions, really. I need to look at her chart. I know we don't have an accurate birth time, but I do need to look at her chart, and I think I will. I know I've done her astrology and Kabbalah, and you can check that out, but I think I'm gonna have to do a noon chart because we don't have an accurate time. But let me do that and see what I can discern from just that little piece of information. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this kind of quiet couple of minutes here in my backyard. And I hope this helps. It's helped me kind of put things in perspective. Like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. I'm going to start doing more readings. I've just been very busy. Life has gotten intense with my mother, who I take care of, who's turning 99 on her birthday. So I do my best to get the information out there. This isn't the only thing I do. I'm like a cat juggler. We're doing all kinds of stuff, and most of it's painful. All right, guys. See you soon. I love you guys. Thank you for all your comments, for all your support, for all the readings that you've gotten from me. It is I'm astounded at the quality of the people and their ability and the things that they're able to overcome. I mean, if we think about the things we overcome in our personal lives, we can overcome Donald Trump. Please. Like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye.